Well, I think I found it. Homes and community built for the future. 1 gig internet, now that's fast. Wi-Fi in the park, solar panel ready roofs, electric vehicle outlets in the garage. Now this is the perfect fusion of nature with technology. And I know you are so done with average. You are over ordinary. You're looking for something special. Well, then let me introduce you to the extraordinary community of Treeline in Justin, Texas. Are you ready? Now, if this is your first Treeline community tour with us, then you have some catching up to do. This is number 3. We've already covered some wonderful houses on 40-foot wide lots with rear entry garages. And we also did 2 more tours on 50-foot lots. And in those videos, you had a chance to look at all of the fun features, amenities, activities to do in this community, such as a 3-story treehouse, library-inspired treehouse, amphitheater, stargazing, and so much more. Now we're going to have those video links in the description so you can look at those later. Don't leave us now. Stick with us for this video where you're going to see 2 other wonderful builders who can build you your dream home. Here in Treeline, there are a total of 8 different builders. Well, with no more delay, let's take a look at 2 more beautiful homes that will make your day. There are 7 different floor plans in the cottage collection, and this one is the Juniper, the largest of the 7. Tri Pointe Homes is based out of California, and one of the things that you're going to notice pretty soon, as soon as we get into the kitchen and the living areas, is that their design is different from the others that we've seen so far. And I can't wait to hear what you think. Let's check it out. Well, let's just start with one of the most important rooms in the entire home, and that is the kitchen. Look at the abundance of storage here. You have 42 inches upper cabinets, and the base cabinets, the lower cabinets, those are 36 inches tall. Now, that is a lot of space to store a lot of things. And this is a lot you can work with. You can store your pots, your pans, and of course they have the trash pull-out bin. But look at these countertops. Look at this island. Look at this breakfast bar. As a standard, you're going to have granite countertops. But if your taste prefers, something a little bit more upgraded, you certainly can have that as an option. You'll also enjoy GE appliances in this kitchen. And one of the other things that you will enjoy, this walk-in pantry. Can you imagine your Costco, your Sam's, your warehouse? You have plenty of room in that pantry to stuff it full. Now, I know you're enjoying that living space, the little glimpse you have with this nice fireplace, but the beauty of this home is that we're going to take the inside out. Okay, I'm struggling a little bit with this door. I guess they didn't teach us how to open doors in real estate school. So now that we're outside, here are some things that you're going to enjoy with your outside living. Huge, oversized, covered patio. And we're in Texas. We appreciate those covered patios with the ceiling fans, and frankly, that is non-negotiable. You'll thank me later. But look at all the space that you have out here to create other living spaces, outdoor areas to just chat and have fun. Let's take it back inside where we can really cool off during the summer months. And one of your other areas of the house, I would say this is the most important, your primary suite. Take a look. As we move into your primary bath, let's talk about some standards. Standards, you're going to have the separate vanities. You know, sometimes you have one large vanity with 2 sinks where you have complete separation. So if you are the one who likes to let your things spread onto someone else's side, you're not going to do it in this way. The other person will thank me. and look at the way you can store your things, your shoes, your purses, your ties. You can do a lot in this closet because it's pretty spacious. Here's another standard I want to point out. As a standard, you can get this large walk-in shower. However, if you're one who enjoys to soak, have a nice tub, that's considered an option. You can have it, but you may have to pay a little difference for it. Let's talk about these floors. Look how beautiful they are. And if you like them, you certainly can have them. But as a standard, you can have ceramic tile flooring in your foyer, your kitchen, dining, bath, and laundry rooms. Now, before we go upstairs, I want to take a look around at the rest of downstairs, starting out with this really nice flex space. So if you want to create a bedroom here, a fifth bedroom, they can close it off, wall it off. Of course, you're gonna have a door, and you have a full bath rather than a half bath in this space. And heading over to probably the least favorite space in the entire home, your laundry room. But it's really nice to know you have an option to have a sink. Now, let's take a stroll upstairs. Many people describe as upstairs, your game room, your loft, your media room, bedrooms, as a teen or children's retreat. But you and I both know, as a homeowner, their retreat is a sweet treat for you because all of the noise happens upstairs and you can have your peace and quiet downstairs. You'll also find upstairs 3 other bedrooms and a full bath. What I know that you're going to really appreciate with these rooms are the large size closet. And I want to show you this space because oftentimes closet space is just as important as the room itself. Let's take a look at the other 2 rooms and your full bath. All right, before you start thinking of a solution, I think I have one for you. These 3 bedrooms are going to share this bathroom, but you do have 2 separate sinks. So that should mitigate any arguing that you will have to referee throughout the day. Now, let's get to your recap. Tri Pointe Homes offers 7 different floor plans ranging from around 1,786 square feet up to nearly 2,900 square feet. You can have a 5-bedroom home, a 3 full bath home. This particular one is the Juniper plan, and it has 2,850 square feet. Introductory price, around $486,000. But remember, price is subject to change. Before we take a tour of our second home, let's take a pause from our regularly scheduled program for a segment that I'll call Know Before You Go. Here are 3 things that I think are very important to understand, and one of which is the price. Whenever we discuss price, especially in new construction homes, there's so many variables that we like to say price is subject to change. Well, here's why. Once you pick that beautiful lot with the beautiful views, well, that's a premium. That's going to raise the price. And when you pick all of your beautiful options, because you know your taste and your style, remember, you don't want the ordinary or average. You're going top of the line with your countertops, with your flooring, you name it, you want it. Well, guess what? You can have it. You just pay a little bit extra for it. So it's very important that you understand that when we discuss price, that is the introductory price. I mean, that's the base model, just getting you into the neighborhood and getting you that floor plan. The second thing that's important to know is right now, maybe the very best time to make your move into this community. Why? Because this is how you're going to make your money, through appreciation and your equity. When you get into a community like this one, groundbreaking stages, just in the opening phases, you have a chance to buy your home. And then over a period of time, over the years, when other people buy theirs later, well, you bought yours at a real good deal and a real good price, because now builders are throwing incentives at you like you've never seen before. So once you are in your home, you're just going to gain appreciation, gain equity, and all of that code for gaining wealth just by living in your home. Last but not least, number 3, and this one is pretty popular. Hey Tracy, do I really need a realtor if I'm building a home, brand new home, ground up? Well, think of it this way. That nice, friendly salesperson that you see in the model home, and they're really good at what they do, but keep in mind, they have a fiduciary duty to serve their client, and their client is the builder. Don't you deserve the same level of advocacy for yourself while you're building, yes, a brand new home? And we can connect one-on-one, and I can give you all the details, the benefits of having your own representation during this process. Without further ado, let's take a look at home number 2. If you're looking for a lot of variety, well, I found it. 15 floor plans, 10 two-story plans, and 5 single-story plans. You know, Highland Homes just doesn't disappoint, and it really doesn't matter the price range. And this one stands with the test of time. In this home, you're going to see a really nice combination of elegance with practical spaces and usage throughout all the rooms. What I really want to hear from you is your opinion about the location of the home office. I think the design of this home office was probably the most private home office I've seen in quite some time, and I can't wait to show it to you. Let's step inside. Let's head straight to the heart of the home, and that's the living, dining, and kitchen space. And look how beautiful this one is. Cooking, baking, dining. Look at this beautiful breakfast bar. There's so much to enjoy about this space. I mean, optically, they have hit it out of the park. You have 42-inch tall cabinets with a crown molding to set off that level of elegance that you will love and appreciate throughout this home. Of course, you have this real large island breakfast bar that you can get granted if you want, but something tells me that you might want to upgrade it to something a little bit nicer, like you see here. And you have your 8-inch undermount sinks and so much seating area here, and I can't wait to show you the other seating space. You're going to enjoy frigid air appliances, and of course you have your pot and pan drawers beneath the cooktop. And probably another space, I know for sure, the other spaces you're going to like is the pantry and the storage, coffee bar, extra cabinets right next to it. And then, speaking of storage, check out this built-in buffet. And then your dining space. I want you to really get an appreciation for how large this space is. You can easily seat 8 people here. And of course, what a nice touch with the window seat. And then let's head on outside where you can take your dining outside and enjoy it al fresco. And you certainly want that large covered patio with a ceiling fan, because in Texas, it gets really hot. We're talking triple digits, July and August. Now, I didn't know if I need to point this out, but I think you should know that these sliding doors, that's not a standard. That's going to be an upgrade. The door to the left, that leads you into your private primary suite. And let's take a look inside. Here you go. Now, I know this is probably the most sacred room in the entire home. This is where you're going to relax, escape, and get away from your long, busy day. And what better place than this one? Now, I can't wait for you to tell me what you think about this bath Now we say spa-like, we throw that around quite a bit, but this one really is neat. I mean, look at it. You have this nice 2 separate sinks, and you have that vanity area or the makeup area, and it's deep enough to where your knees won't be uncomfortable and knock against the wall. Now look at the surround of this nice soaking tub. Now, if you're one that you just, Tracy, we don't really use a tub, we prefer a large shower, you can absolutely have a super shower instead of the tub and separate shower. If you want it, you can have it. They're going to give it to you. And this nice walk-in closet where, many people feel like, you know what, Tracy, let's just start out with the closet, because the closet is just as important, if not more, than the bedroom itself. To each his own. Before heading upstairs, let's take a look at the rest of our rooms downstairs, starting with your guest bedroom, adjacent to a full bath. Now, this is the part where I said I really need your feedback as far as where this office is situated within the home. I mean, this is a beautiful office. You've got the privacy, the double doors. But what I like about the location of this office is what's next to it, the laundry room. And that's what makes this office space so private, because let's face it, nobody's going into this laundry room. You can have the whole area, the whole wing to yourself. Now let's take a pause for our station identification. Hi, I'm Tracy Sorrell with the DFW Life, and I help people just like you sell and buy homes in and around our Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. And I realize you can find out quite a bit online: bedrooms, baths, square feet, price. But what you may not be able to discover is how people really live their lives in our different communities, cities, and suburbs. Well, that's where I come in. I hop in the car and I drive around so you can have the bird's eye view, VIP access of how people really live their lives. And if you like to be in the know, then you're going to want to subscribe below, press the bell. You'll be notified anytime anything goes down around town. And don't forget, give us a thumbs up. Now back to the video. I forgot to mention this. If you like this flooring, you certainly can have it. It's considered an option or upgrade. As a standard, you're going to get ceramic tiles in your kitchen, your bathrooms, your entryway, and the utility room. Now, this upstairs space is probably the best place in the entire home from a homeowner's perspective, because this is where the kids will hang out, meaning all the noise will be up here and the quiet downstairs. You have that amazing loft game room, and look at this fantastic media room with this huge sectional to give you a little perspective of how large this space really is. Upstairs, you have 2 other really generous sized bedrooms, and they both have nice walk-in closets. And who has too much storage upstairs? No one says that ever. And take a look at where you're going to store and stash your games, your blankets, all the extras that you'll need to enjoy the media room and the game room. And similar to the other home we just toured, you have 2 sinks in this large vanity, and that is really going to cut down the disputes and arguments that you will endure almost every day. And just close the door, and that other person has privacy while they continue to get ready. Now for your recap. Highland Homes offers 15 different floor plans, so surely you can find the perfect one for your family. And their square feet ranges from around 1,600 square feet up to nearly 2,700 square feet. This particular home, McLaren, is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. It has nearly 2,500 square feet. And the introductory price, just get through the door, is around $498,000. Remember, price is subject to change. Hi, I'm Tracy Sorrell with the DFW Life, and I help people just like you sell and buy homes in and around a Dallas-Fort Worth metroplex. And whether this is your first home or your 20th home, and I know that's not a word, but you know what I mean, I've got your back. Look in the description section of this video and you will see some really valuable resources that will help you through this process. And as much as I love sharing these beautiful communities, cities, and suburbs, I'd be honored to help you during the process and represent you as your realtor. If you've got Treeline on your short list and you're starting to consider which builders to build your dream home, comment below. Grab one of those one-on-one consultation links in the description section of this video so we can together realize, hey, what view, which lot, which builder may be the best one for you to create your new memories and call home.